about it. Talk about it, they don't talk about us. No one pulling up with a chopper if niggas talking about school of hard knocks. They don't learn until there's some chalk around them. He gon' get murdered for acting body. Kick my pole, retired people like Ronda Rousey. The ops is the ops, don't bring him around me. Probably a stand-up nigga, but I still a downy. It is what it is, be for real about it. Me and baby tick lounging cause he's still 1,000. Been 1,000, we was in the pen when it was overcrowded. Shoot over, still gotta wait a week to get some housing. Rinse and mace out your eyes, feel like a nigga drowning. Cuff us up in the trenches and send us to the mountain. Sipping bottles, just living clowning. Water fountain, got it splash around his collar shirt. He ain't wanna take his chain off, it got him hurt.
Yeah, that shit was hard. That shit was hard. Welcome to episode 6 of the West Side Story. I'm Boskoe 100. These my beautiful co-hosts.
Tessa Jolene.
Cherry.
Cherish.
And Dean. And this our special guest.
Yours
my East
truly.
Side nigga. This the West Side Story,
Yours
but this
truly.
my East Side nigga. 804 Icer. What's the deal,
In
bro?
the motherfucking building.
It's an honor and a privilege, man. 804 Icer on the West Side Story podcast. He's heading.
So that shit was hard. I don't know. We just got
Hard.
through hearing that freestyle or them bars you just spit. That shit was hard as fuck, bro.
Appreciate it.
But on West Side Story, we gotta tell the whole story, bro. So let's start from the beginning, bro. Where you from? How you get there? All this shit, bro. Like, just start from the beginning.
East Side, California, born in Compton, raised in South Central on the East Side. My big brother, my oldest brother, his granny stayed on 76 in Avalon, so that's how we got over there. And, you know, I grew up in the Swans. You know how that shit go. Growing up with your friends, you gonna gravitate towards what they gravitate towards. So,
Oh, God.
That's what's
nigga
up.
grew
Oh,
up
God.
normal LA shit, you feel me? So,
What was that shit like on the East Side, bro?
I mean,
Like, I ain't gonna lie, like shit was treacherous on the West Side, but I ain't gonna lie, like, bro, like
The East is
the
East.
East, like, bro, when a
Easty,
nigga slide,
Easty side.
when a nigga slide on that other side of the 110, bro, life is like, I ain't gonna lie, like, we
Yeah.
think we hard. That shit is hard. Me personally,
That's like a whole nother world.
and me personally, I know what it's like, especially over in your section, the Swans. I know the shit y'all had to go through and the shit y'all had to put down to be able to solidify y'all, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Solidify y'all position in the world. So, like, what was that shit like, bro?
I mean, growing up as a kid, like, a lot of that shit you take pride in growing up, 'cause you don't know no better, so this the shit that you take pride in, like the shit you talking about niggas had to do to hold this area down. Or growing up as a kid, you don't really know no better. I wasn't like, my mama ain't from where I'm from, my daddy ain't from where I'm from. Like, you feel me? We got
Where
over
they
here
from?
because my big brother, granny, my mama's from Compton, but by the way of Arkansas. My daddy from Indiana. He came out here grown after the army and shit. So,
Yeah.
like, I never had no, like, I wanted to grow up and be a gangbanger or nothing like that. But going to school, walking to school, all I know is my friends that live around me and I went to elementary
Sweet.
school with. So walking to school with them, like, when I started getting to middle school, you start getting pressed, like,
Where you from?
Like, where you from? Where you live at? Or you walk into school, we gonna treat you how these people that you walking with. I just know some of them was already gangbang because they got big brothers or they mama might be from over here, so they like a little. I just know these my friends
Right.
that live across the street or live down the street or I went to elementary school with. So we walked
Right.
to and from back to school. My first time I ever went to jail was for a gang fight that I wasn't even from nowhere. A
Right.
nigga from Main Street tried to press me based on, you know, just seeing people who I
Right. Right.
who I be with and who I walk with, and niggas.
It's like, fuck it, I
shit,
might as well be.
like,
right.
especially when you got victimized or jumped or robbed and what's name, like, nigga, fuck them niggas. So
Right.
Right.
that's how that shit stuff for
That
me.
shit crazy.
Yeah.
But that's
What-
how it happened to a lot, like most people, like, you know, growing up over there in your area that you grew up in, and it usually go from there. Like, niggas fucking with you or whatever the case is. Yeah.
What school you went to?
South Park Elementary, that's on 84th and
You
Town.
went to South.
in the
Oh, so
set.
you be like by the what's that? 84th in Town.
Like, man, it's Manchester. The school go from 84th to Manchester. It go from Town to Avalon, but that's in the
Yeah.
Swans.
Yeah.
I went to South Park Elementary. We ain't got no middle school in our hood. I went to Bethune.
Yeah, I went to Bethune.
Yeah,
I went
in
to
Fremont,
Bethune. Oh, God.
Gardena. Them the schools I went to.
That shit was crazy for me because living me, we started out, I grew up in the Hoovers kinda. But I didn't bang, but I just lived on that side. And then having to cross under the freeway and go to school to Bethune.
Oh, yeah.
You feel me? That shit used to
Damn.
be trash. The first nigga that ever fired on me was from East Coast.
What
Like,
the fuck?
I didn't even
Nah, that was a
bang.
cold. That's a cold
but
school to
just-
go to.
Yeah, oh God.
Yeah, that's a cold school to go to. That's low key the reason how niggas start gaming. All the shit I just explained, but it's like them circumstances and situation. That's why I chose what I chose.
Right,
You
right.
feel me?
So
Yeah.
So was it like hard being from that or being a blood back in the day?
when I was young, it was hard. It was better. It was different because now all this shit.
Yeah, it's
It is what it
yeah.
is. Like, if you gonna make it, I don't understand why somebody that's young would want to start gang banging in 2024.
Oh,
Me
okay.
personally, I just don't know. But like back then, it was just different.
Yeah,
It wasn't that
super
many
different.
Blood, so everybody
Big
had to stick
difference.
together.
Right.
It was more unity. It was more like more love. It was more like
Structure.
So that's how I
Right.
felt when I was young. Now,
How old are you?
man, it's different. 36.
Okay.
Were you able to get through high school, like graduate? No.
I was in jail most of like my whole like
Juvenile
I went to
hall.
YA, and I went to YA. I
JJC,
never
all
liked
the shit.
How old were you when you first went?
To YA or to jail?
To jail.
To jail,
or-
period.
I don't know.
Damn,
What's YA?
12? I guess that's like the normal
You didn't go
age.
straight to
Like,
YA
that's the
though. What you
normal
started
age.
with?
Back then.
East Lake,
Yeah.
East Lake LP.
Because I went to, well, no, I was already like
That's the first
16.
place I recorded. That's the West End Juvenile Hall, LP. and I started
LP,
on campus.
yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, what age?
Like 5
Me,
kids.
I went to Juvenile Hall. I got there 14. 14.
Y'all back
Went
to
to
That was the age,
LP.
especially back
never
then.
went to Juvenile
Like back
Hall.
then, life, everything was different. Like
Wait, you
we
been
was
to jail?
outside.
Yeah,
Serious?
Yeah, so
Yes.
Oh my God.
But I never spent the
It
night.
changes
I
a
just
lot.
went for a few
Changed a
hours.
lot.
Yeah.
I never spent one night
Everywhere in the
ever.
city it's like that because you don't really got a lot of homeowners. So if people ain't been paying attention to the legal ramifications, like if you got gang activity at your house, the city can force you to sell your house. So
really?
they've been doing that.
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that.
Not even just that, just based on
Damn.
black people is going to the next section
Yeah.
of low income, so they leaving out of LA going
Go
to the
Palmdale
next place. So it's like,
or
But the crazy part is the Hispanics be moving in and doing the same shit though. Like that's what I understand. Like they running all the blacks out, but then the Hispanics just move. It's
they
just
really running themselves out, right? Because
What do you mean they
look
doing
at
the
it,
same shit?
Black people is going from, we just gonna say the east side, from the east side
to
another
Palmdale,
section,
Lancaster.
right, right.
Mexicans and all these different. 'cause
They
ain't just
coming to the
Mexicans,
They
hood.
going to the east side
They
or
coming to the
the
hood.
west
like
side.
Koreans, all these
Right.
different races that's coming from these foreigners is coming, being in the house, 15
Yeah.
feet, and they all
Like
buying their
us,
home. They
bitch.
Buying that shit.
own that. And then start
Girl,
branching out,
no,
doing
not
something
like
different.
us.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
We all have
they
our place.
migrate.
We should
As soon as
all
they
know
turn
why.
18, they want to run off on their
I
own,
just-
or
Yeah.
their parents is gonna force them out to run off on their own.
But the
Exactly.
thing,
Yeah.
but the thing, what it is, they all know how to stick together and really work together and bat
And
down.
that's why
that,
they're
like,
winning.
They don't have
Because
Exactly.
it's in they
It's-
it's natural to them. Like
Yeah.
sticking
Yeah,
together
they
ain't natural
always-
for us.
It ain't
No.
natural.
It's
for
natural
us,
to them
bruh.
because they come from somewhere else, and it's all we know. So if I
Right.
see somebody that's from somewhere I'm from, or related to, or know about where I'm from, they gonna stick towards
Yeah,
them.
that's a
We don't
fact.
got that because we came over here. Even
Everybody's
and it's
in
saying it ain't just black
competition.
people, it's
Yeah.
white people. White people don't got. I see somebody white and we together because they born over here with all the privilege. Like people that come from other countries, they more like.
They know to
But
stick
I don't
together.
believe
They
that. I
had to
think white
stick
people
together.
stick
They know
together.
they need each other.
I believe they do.
White people stick to money. I fuck, they fuck with whoever. If they got some
For
money to do
real,
it.
that's-
Oh, you white? Oh, you broke? Fuck you. I'm going over.
Right,
So
and we're
what
the
was it
ones
like?
doing all
So-
the spending.
Well, who
So-
got all the money?
What was
One
your
cent.
transition
They
like
got all
going
right.
from Juvenile Hall and YA to the real big time to the pen, getting to the pen? Like,
Real prison, like, YA is worse than prison.
You think so?
What is
yeah,
YA?
it's hella worse.
Youth
YA is worse
authority.
than
Because they
prison.
more immature
It's
and they
like-
got less training solid than
Because
YA.
you're not
You gotta,
gangbanging in prison. In prison,
Yeah.
if I see somebody from East Coast,
we race banging.
nine
Oh,
times,
yeah.
Race
I
bang.
just walk up to this nigga and stab him because he's from East Coast.
Right.
Yeah.
And YA, I could do whatever to anybody. I could
Yeah,
walk
see,
up and
prison
stab
is more
Yeah,
structured.
it is
When you
structured.
youngsters,
like,
youngsters
And
being
young-
in
they don't
Juvenile
give a
Hall
fuck.
and YA,
They don't
No,
give
it
a
just-
fuck.
cause it ain't no
Like,
consequences.
what would they
Everybody's
do?
just doing
No
their own
structure.
program. In
Like
prison,
what?
people live here. Like in YA, people don't live here.
Right.
You just
Yeah,
here until you turn
25.
25 or to wherever your release date, and you
Yeah,
going
you
home.
up out of here,
In
back to
prison,
the
you
hood.
live here. You got people
Yeah.
that's, I'm never leaving out of here.
Right.
I'm leaving out of here.
300
in a body bag.
years or
so
whatever.
the stuff that goes on here, I care about.
Yeah.
So you going out here and doing something to this person and stopping me from getting my visit on Saturday, or stopping me from going
That's
out
a
here with my
problem.
wife,
Oh, yeah.
That's
on
a
the West End?
problem.
Nah,
Yeah.
nah, we ain't doing that. I'm gonna
Yeah.
kill you because that's basically I'm in here for life.
Right,
So I'll
right.
kill you before I let you fuck up my program.
Yeah, for real.
Damn.
For
You
real?
feel me?
No, it's really
Ooh,
like that.
shit.
Like, you could go to prison and not come home. Like, you
Right.
I didn't caught. I
And-
caught 2 cases in
In
prison.
the
I was supposed to be
prison? God
home
damn, it's a
3 years
setup.
before I got out.
So I got a
Really?
question. Where you do your time at? Like what
I
was your
started off Pelican Bay. Went to
like like reception?
With no reception, I went to New Delano reception.
Oh, New
07,
Delano,
I had to-
yeah.
This is my second time in prison though. 'Cause I
Yeah.
went to prison my first time from YA. I
Yeah.
caught a case in YA. I was 18, so they
Shot
sent
you
me
to the pen.
prison.
Yeah.
I went home. I came back. That's when I came back
With the
home.
15?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I started off. I went to Delano reception. Went to Pelican Bay. I was up there for 6 years. I went to Tehachapi Shoe. They closed Tehachapi.
I was at
Shoe.
Tehachapi.
I went to Corcoran Shoe. Went to High Desert. I was up there for like 3 years. Went to New Folsom for like 2 years. Went to Sad for 2 years.
Damn.
then,
And
I was
this,
in
you never
Calipat
came
like 8
home
months.
in between. You just been bouncing
That's
around.
Yeah.
Damn.
Was
so,
you up there? Was
oh,
you
I'm
up there with
sorry.
any good homies? You got some good homies up there?
Shit, I was in Pelican Bay with Mad Mo from Lanes. That was like the first
Big Mad or
yeah,
Lil
Big
Mad?
Big Mad.
Big Mad.
Yeah, that was like the
blood.
first big homie.
Shout out
like,
my nigga Big Mad.
No, that was like the
blood.
first free Omar. That was like the first big homie.
Free
like,
Omar.
You know when you come to
Hell's
prison,
up,
you
blood.
young, like you ain't never thought about being 30 ever in your life. Like you just on the streets living how you live. Then
Nigga
you
never
come to
seen
prison.
that far ahead, bro.
Exactly. Then you
Oh,
see
man.
like, all right, Mad Mo was like 35 when I got to Pelican Bay. I was
Damn.
like 20. I think he was 35.
He was already
or
older,
33,
like.
something like that.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at him because he G. Like you feel me? At this point, the only thing that matter in my life is gangster shit. So I don't care about nothing else. So I'm
Blood
just
trying
looking
to
at
get home.
bro, a
Oh,
gangster.
blood.
This when I get 33, I'm still gonna be in jail. I'm finna be like him. I ain't gonna be like these niggas that's broke down, stressed out. Like you feel me? I'm gonna be like bro, still pushing, head still high and
Oh,
what's
bruh.
that? But you had Lil Ace from Blackstone. He was another person I learned a lot from. Lil Bruce from Elm Street. These niggas, a lot of these niggas been down since like the 80s, bro.
Damn.
So like a lot of people
Whew.
wouldn't know these people is, and
That's
it's
Yeah,
like,
but them some real solid
Yeah,
homies that
like,
really
but it's
like.
a gang of people, bro.
Yeah,
It's a gang
bruh.
of people, like.
The 80s.
But them is like the
That
people I
is
learned a whole lot of
crazy.
shit from, like
Mhm.
just
Free
about
all
being a
the
man.
real
Not even just like
niggas.
gang
Right.
bangers
Real.
type shit, because
Free
a lot of
them.
people go to
Free
jail
them.
and they still be kids. So you gotta learn about, even if you do got a father figure or a male role model, you in jail at the times that you learning how to be a man. So it's gonna be people, because these people is like already your big homies because they come from where we come from. But these are the people that's responsible for teaching you, making sure you get home, making sure you know what you're supposed to do as a man, making sure you get out there and don't be a liability to come back to prison and being here with people. So like that's what it was like when I first came to prison. The cell phones and all that shit wasn't real prevalent. It was there, but it was more like about studying and stuff like that. Like people, that's like what the homies used to press. Like try to
Yeah.
better yourself, learn, go to college. Like that's what
Bust
people used to
down,
be on.
all
Like
that shit, all the real
exercise,
shit.
shit like
Yeah,
that.
real nigga shit.
Yeah.
So tell us what a shoe term is like.
A shoot term is basically
what is that?
It's like the whole, right? In prison.
Yeah, it's basically like discipline. Like if you do something, like stab somebody, anything that's against the rules that they saying, they got certain, like how you, if you, certain crimes carry certain crimes in prison carry like certain shoe terms.
Right.
So like murder is like 24 months.
In the
So if you
shoe.
kill somebody, you gotta go to the hole for 24 months.
Whew.
But you can come back out and be smooth again.
But you can't like go outside. Are
can
you
go
like in a
outside, but you
box?
go outside
Like
in
how
the
is
For an
cage.
it?
hour though.
Like out here, they have cages lined up, and we all be in a separate cage. I'll be next to you
That's
in a
so
cage,
fucked up.
and we'd be all just outside.
But you
talking
gotta
in the cage.
understand.
So
like,
everybody's like in a little cage. Like
Yeah.
nobody y'all
That
can't.
That's in the shoe, but
sound like
you gotta
slavery.
For
understand,
24 months?
But these
Like-
niggas that's
But that's if you
animals
kill
I like
somebody.
the shoe.
like,
I
these
kind
niggas-
of like the
damn.
shoe.
But it's really like, I ain't gonna lie, it's
Regular being on the
safer.
line.
It's safer.
Okay, but what
a lot
kind
of
of-
niggas don't mind doing that shit because it's safer.
I like it.
It
They don't
is
gotta go
safer,
outside.
but
Not even
God
just the
damn.
safer. It was more peaceful. Like
Do you
It's
get to use the
different
phone?
then, but it's like you feel.
on
I ain't
COVID
gonna
when they
lie,
had the
like to
COVID
me,
lockdown,
I
they
feel
let
like
you
a
use
lot
the
of
phone,
niggas.
but you can't use the phone.
So if you
in the
were
hall.
on a 24-month lockdown, you could not use the phone
you
for
gonna get to
24
use the
months.
phone 2 times out of that 25
Damn,
months.
you
get to use the phone
motherfucking
once a
lying.
year.
Out of
But
20.
that's the thing too though, right? Because a lot of people be like niggas go to jail and they be, oh, that bitch let me, the bitch ran off, the bitch did this. But this the type of shit we be putting the females through. Like
Yeah.
nigga, 24 months.
You
Ooh.
not
You gonna
finna-
talk to me 2
Niggas
times.
and you
be
cannot
cheating.
get no visits.
Niggas be
But
cheating
you got
on the
females
streets
that be
for
solid.
free.
You got females
Yeah,
that be
son.
solid the whole time.
Cause y'all
I
I'm
swear
gonna
to
stay
God.
down.
And-
24 months. All right, you back here. I'm gonna come to the 2 visits. I'm gonna write. I'm gonna do all the stuff I'm supposed to do. But that's a whole lot of shit to put anybody through. We gonna
Some
talk 2
females
times
is
throughout 2 years.
really, I swear to, me
I'm not gonna
personally,
lie, I would do it
I
for
never
my
had a
nigga.
female that was
Yeah.
that solid. Like I had
I think I
a,
would.
not
I
that
would
was
be able
that
to do
solid.
it.
Like,
I'd be
nah.
like, okay.
Like I done had a female, like my last My last time to the pen, oh God, like my baby mama, she held, but she still wasn't shit though. But she did make sure I was straight in jail.
She made sure you ate.
But I still came home to bullshit.
Wow.
But
I never been in jail without a
still-
female, bro. Like never from juvenile
I ain't gonna
hall
lie,
to
like
prison. I never been in jail and been like, oh, I'm single or I'm
Really?
I
So
never
you
been
had
in jail
support.
ever in my life.
Oh, you
Like, never in
always
jail.
I ain't gonna lie,
I
my
ain't-
first
yeah.
2 times to the pen was bad because I was dumb. I was young and stupid. Like I was on that player shit. Like, oh, I ain't got no bitch, nigga. I'm no
Fuck a
player.
bitch.
Like I'm running around the
Right.
street. Oh, this ain't thing, my bitch. And then I fuck around and catch a case and I'm in
Like,
jail.
oh,
Where's my
I
bitch?
don't
I
have
need
no
my
bitch. I don't have no
Damn,
bitch.
pimp down,
I
pimp
swear to God. The third time I went to the pen, I learned my lesson. The 4th time I went to the pen, I swear to God, I was bragging. I finally got it together. For the last time, I
But
went
that's
to the pen.
bad if you think about it, right? Because when I was young, that's how I used to be thinking. That's bad, bro.
That's
Like,
terrible.
you
No,
thinking
but
like, oh, I need to get a female because I'm going back to jail.
Does it
So I need to
Nah,
get a
nah.
female that's like gonna do
Really?
something. That's bad though.
That's
Like when you
fucked
in your
up.
mind,
Yes,
it's
like,
I need
you
to
Really,
cannot
it's
survive.
like-
Like, how are
jail.
you gonna survive
Some
in
user
there?
shit.
Like,
Or
if
It's
you
not
don't know
some
how to.
manipulation
It's not
type
even
shit.
using shit or manipulation shit. It's just knowing your lifestyle.
Okay.
Like,
This
at
the thing, bro.
one
I
point
need
in
a
my
bitch
life,
that's
I
gonna-
accepted the fact that I was gonna do life in prison.
Really?
That's just what it was.
the
So
fuck?
in my mind, I'm lining everything up. I'm just keeping it real.
So
This
you
is my
just knew.
story, though.
Right,
I'm
right, right.
lining
It is-
everything
it's
up.
just-
I'm gonna get life one day.
Oh
So
my
I need to
God.
line my shit up to put myself in the best position to do life
that's
in prison.
terrible.
It's
It
a
sounds fucked up because even now, like,
It's
damn,
a
I
state
was
of
saying some
mind
shit like
though.
that, but
Right.
that's
Like once you in
your
there,
mind,
You gotta
once you
prepare.
in there, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like
Change your
once
state
you
of
in
mind.
there, the environment
hard,
gonna
though.
make the
It's
environment.
hard.
If you a real one, like if you a
aware.
real one, the environment will make you animalistic.
Yeah.
It's
You got
like-
responsibility.
But
Right.
if you a real one with a good level head and a good heart, like some kind of
But you gotta
morals
change
and-
yourself.
You gotta
Until
change
you change
yourself, and
yourself,
you gotta want better for
You
yourself.
gotta change yourself.
So you gotta be a gangster.
Right.
Damn.
It's like some niggas is just
Change yourself
animals,
how?
and then
Change. You
Like
gotta want more.
program
You
your
gotta want more
mind
in
to
life.
know.
program
want more in life.
Yeah,
Like,
to
if-
look
if-
forward. You
Damn.
gotta
want more in life.
You gotta
Ooh.
look forward. My whole thing was looking forward. Like I ain't gonna lie, I still didn't learn it took me a while to learn my lesson, but you have to get tired of that shit for yourself. You
gotta
have to
get,
get
you gotta
like,
get disgusted,
fuck,
nigga. You gotta
yeah,
get disgusted. If a nigga don't think it's something wrong with jail, bro, and I just went back, I had to fight a violation
You deserve to
Damn.
be
for
there.
45 days, and I beat
Oh,
the
my
violation.
God.
But I had to fight the violation for 45 days, and that shit was so disgusted. Mind you, I'm Savage Life, Eastside, California.
Hold on.
Swan,
I
I'm
have a
coming there-
question. How
Yeah.
long have you been home? I'm sorry to cut you off, but
I've been
how long
out
have
for, well, minus the 45 days, I've been out
Mhm.
for like 13 months. But I had to go back.
And this is after doing the 15
Yeah,
years.
for 45 days, somebody had lied on me. So I went to jail. They never picked up the case. But I had to fight the violation
For 45
days, and I
days.
won.
Whew.
But that shit right there, it was miserable. And the reason why it was miserable, because I never had did nothing in life.
Yeah.
So, like, jail wasn't nothing, or we gonna go in here and fight. I fight dinner every day on the streets. We gonna go in here, we gonna do this, we gonna eat top ramen. And we gonna,
It wasn't nothing.
nothing.
Yeah.
Oh my
But now, after doing all this time, coming out and being able to really live life and really like living life,
Experience,
And once you get-
experience
miserable as fuck.
freedom.
I swear to
Miserable
God,
as
and it
fuck,
be
bro.
the
Miserable, nigga.
It's like once you
After
get
getting some coochie
Yeah,
after
once you
40
finally
miserable.
get a-
Like, nigga, I
look.
ain't miserable.
after 15
Miserable.
years.
once you
or
finally get
how
a
long
real
you say?
appreciation for
18,
life, I
15.
ain't gonna lie, it's like
Woo.
it's like it becomes like the shortest time. Like you could do a long when you got that mentality of fuck that, you could do a long ass time. But I swear to God, like
It's
once
the
you
reality,
once
though.
you get your
Yeah.
mind right and you come to realization, the shorter you get, the more miserable
Yeah.
they get.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
like when I was coming back to prison on violation. That shit was always worse than the actual case. Like I came
know
on the
why?
actual case
Know why?
and I was dealing, but when I came on a little violation and I know I'm finna go home in 4 months, it was the worst
It
time
was- it was
ever.
the
Like it
worst.
was
It's
like
You know
the
why? You
worst.
knew you was one day away from catching the
I
case.
swear to
And
God.
one day you come out the case and you might catch 10 years.
You
Go
might
out there
catch 10 years and not go
yeah,
home, and
yeah,
I'm this
man.
close to going.
Yeah,
It was so
man.
stressful. I swear to God, that was the
And that's
most.
what it was going back this time, like being there with all these little kids.
And you know I'll fuck you
For
niggas
one,
up.
you
and
got
do some
little
shit.
kids, bro.
Ooh, probably
You a little
itty
ass
bitty,
kid,
skinny,
120
little.
pounds trying to fight me, bro.
18,
Whoa.
19 years
I'm a
old.
kid,
That ain't
bro.
never
But
you
experienced
extra
shit.
out.
Right.
You know I'll break
Look,
your
beating
neck.
you senseless
Oh,
in
God.
here and being here for 5 years. So I was more so trying to, for one, I wasn't on that because I'm not out here on that. I don't go around every day looking to kill people because they wearing blue. I ain't
Not no
what I do.
more.
That ain't my life.
Not no
no
more.
more.
Right.
I
It's
got
a whole different.
Baby
right.
on the way,
You
that
used
ain't
to
my
be
life.
like that when you
Where
was
I'm
younger?
from, where I'm from though.
But back
I'm not
then,
never
you
finna.
was
Back
forced
then.
to be like
I'm
that.
not never finna
right?
denounce that.
Yeah,
I'm
back
not never I'm from
then,
where I'm from.
Yes.
But where I'm from ain't got nothing to do with fuck where
God.
you from. Like, you
Not
feel me?
bad.
That's just how I'm living today though. But being in there, you got people that's at different stages of their life. So you had young niggas that was in there on it. But I'm gonna get on what you on. If you want to, I'm gonna get on what you on.
Same
But at the
energy.
same day, it's still miserable because I'm in here
You
with
know what
low-ass
you on,
kids.
yeah, and I know what I'm
I
on.
got a
in my
job
life.
and bills. I got real bills.
Right.
You niggas is living in a car probably.
They just
don't
now
got
starting.
no responsibility.
And
They
give a
young.
fuck
They
Don't
just
care
now
about
started
nothing. Don't
life.
care about nothing.
Right.
I got real responsibility. If I don't get out of jail soon enough, it's finna get to going bad
Right,
for people.
right,
Like, you feel me? So
right,
I gotta
right,
get out
right.
of jail and handle my business. So that was more so what I was worried about that and not catching the case. Cause they can go in there, nigga, and I ain't gonna lie, it was a couple situations. If I wasn't who I was, a nigga would have been in a situation to catch a case, bro. And a nigga be in there right now looking stupid, talking about how I was only in there for a violation and now I'm in here for a whole case, bro.
Swear to God,
Looking
that's
at
the most.
facing life.
That's the most difficult part.
Yeah, that's
is
fucked up.
being about to go home
Can you
and try.
seclude yourself?
And
though?
niggas probably
You
be
can't-
testing
not
you
really,
too,
it's
huh?
hard.
No, it's not,
like,
it's not
it's
that. Like I
hard,
never
you can't-
had none of them problems until I came back this time. But it wasn't even a problem. It was more the irritation. Like if you been out here living how you been living, it's a problem to go take a shit sitting next to five
Yeah,
niggas.
like
it's
that
a
shit.
problem.
Like,
That's
I can't do that. I'm not gonna do it. So I used to
Right.
be waking up to all kind of crazy
When
ass hours so
everybody
I can
sleep.
go by myself.
Yeah.
Before I was just savage life. Nigga, I ain't looking at y'all. Don't look at me, nigga. If you look at me, it's gonna be a problem. I'm over here handling my business. But I ain't like that no more.
Right.
I ain't
I
savage
ain't
life
like
no
that.
more.
And that's the
So-
hardest
I'm a
part
house
about
nigga. I
jail
wanna
is
be
when
in
you
the house.
grow up mentally, but you still end up back with that same shit. It's like that shit is the most annoying shit. I swear to God, I couldn't.
It is. It is.
Yeah, you really gotta be. But that's the shit that really makes you strong, and you get to a
It
point
is, 'cause
mentally
you
where
can't
you
do that
know,
shit
like
again.
I'm not going
Right.
back to
Point
that
blank.
shit. I'm
Even
not
though I was
going
in jail for some shit I ain't even ain't never did in my life, ain't thought about doing, and nigga to be fighting that and be like, nigga, that shit even more
Wow.
miserable. Like, nigga.
So I want to know in 2024, right? How do you feel about gangbanging? Is it like a big difference, or
To
do you
me-
have friends that's Crips, or
I do got a couple friends that's Crips, right? But I'm not gonna lie, I'm still adjusting to life because how I grew up, I ain't gonna lie, I had my own family that's Crips that turned against me when I started gangbanging. I'm talking about my family that's my real favorite cousins. Like, nigga, you a slob? Like for real. So that shit made me take that shit even more serious.
Damn.
Like, nigga, if my own family, nigga, going against me for this shit, nigga, I'm Western. But now that I'm getting older, I try to take people more as like for their character.
Right.
Like, you feel me? Because there's a lot of people that I grew up or people that I met. I done met people in prison that's Crips, that's solid people.
Yeah.
And I didn't fuck with them because they was Crips. I
Right.
fuck with them because the
Who
type
they
of
are as a
morals
person,
and what
right.
they, you know, they character. So it's like at this point, and then I told myself I'm not taking no more. Like, I'm not taking nothing away from myself because I done been in positions where a Crip could have helped me more than my own homies. But me having so much pride is I don't want them niggas to help me. I didn't pass up opportunities,
Damn.
taking away from myself by being true to something that ain't really. This shit some shit that's made up.
right?
Literally, niggas
Now,
went and made
especially
this
in
up.
2024,
Niggas went and made this up. We gonna be this, we this for whatever reason. I'm not
Right.
discrediting the reason or nothing, but some shit that's man-made. We went and made it up, and then these niggas they doing this. So after going through all this, I'm not taking no opportunities away from myself,
Right.
from whoever they may be. As long as a
Right.
nigga ain't against what I stand for as a man, nigga, I'm networking and I'm fucking with whoever.
So how did? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna ask, like, did jail help you a lot, like, to from coming from the streets? Did jail help you to like understand life and people better, and kind of like made you look at gang banging in a different light?
I never really looked at gang banging in a different light. I just looked at it for what it is. Because a lot of people be looking at shit for what it is. I mean, for what they want it to be instead of what it is. So if you really look at it, 9 times out of 10, right? 99.9% of the time, the nigga who gang banging that get killed, he gonna get killed by somebody he ain't even know. Probably a little kid, not
Or
somebody
maybe
you got
his
into
own
it
homie,
with, or you
shit.
had a problem with.
Not
It's gonna be
these
somebody
days.
that you never
These
even
days,
knew.
your
I ain't
own
gonna lie,
homies is
not these
killing you.
days. It'll fuck around and 70% of the time it's somebody that you
You
did
know.
All right, but I'm talking about for
Exactly.
just the gang banging aspect of it, not the
Yeah.
internal, just the gang banging, them versus us type shit. It's gonna be a nigga that you ain't never met, ain't never got into it with. So at the end of the day, because I take everything serious. So, like, I'm finna be a first-time father. I got a nephew that don't got no daddy that I gotta be there for. So what I look like taking myself off the chessboard, what's more important than that?
Exactly.
I'm talking about just for me. I ain't talking about nobody else in their life. If I make a decision to go against that, how stupid is that?
Right.
I ain't gonna lie.
How stupid is
Honestly,
that?
that's what helped me change my life, bro. Like, just like, just starting to like, first of all, just me, I was always different. Like, I always had cousins that was Crips and like, I always just moved different. I always was like a different nigga. But then, honestly, having kids and having different responsibilities in life and
Plus, when you
doing
get a
music
certain
and having
age,
just doing music and also, but like I started changing way before I was starting to change, like, cause the last time I got out of prison I was only like 27. I think I came home, I was 20 the last time I went to prison. So I was already thinking
Your mind is
different.
already
like I already
starting to
had a
right,
baby,
change.
like
Right,
I had my
right.
first, like, so I was already thinking different and feeling different.
and plus,
about
when you're
life,
starting
like,
from 12 years old, like at that age, it's like that you already been through. You've been through your gangster stage, risking your life stage, like
Not
everything.
even
So,
just that, being grateful. Like a lot of people,
To
I know
even
people
make it
that
to
I grew up
see-
with that got killed at 14.
Yeah.
So at some
I
point in
know
your
people-
life,
my
you gotta
brother got
start,
killed at 15.
You
Niggas
gotta
start
start
getting
being
that
grateful.
kid.
At some point in life, you gotta start being grateful and counting
Yeah.
your blessings. And you ain't gonna get a lot of opportunities. So at one point, when is you gonna wake up? When is you gonna put yourself in the best position for you? So
Exactly.
It's like, that's the
And
hope, man.
especially if you have kids. So, I do have a question for you. Like, did anybody hold you down during that 15 years?
Yeah, I had a couple people. Everybody I was talking to helped me.
Damn.
Nah, but I had a couple people. But I know what you basically talking about. Yeah, I was two particular women. I had my baby mama right here. I was in a relationship with her for like the first 10 years. I was in
Okay,
prison.
baby mama. Did she hold it down like
She did. I
the
left
right
her, though.
way?
But she did the best of her ability. But I'm gonna say this. Niggas in jail be having it fucked up because majority of these niggas ain't going to jail for nothing that got to do with their family. That's one. So you in jail for something that ain't got nothing to do with your baby mama, your family, or nothing. But niggas be sad and mad at the world. You left her when you went to jail.
Exactly.
and then look, and then
Or if she not moving how you want her to move when you in jail, you went to jail.
Moving
She didn't tell
funny.
you to go
Right,
to jail.
exactly.
for shit that ain't
And
had
I'm gonna
nothing to do
take
with
that
her.
back, y'all, because I just said the right way. When as long as she held you down, that's all that
Yeah.
mattered. Like as long as she was there for
Yeah.
you.
but see,
And then on top
Like-
of that, I'm gonna keep it clean. The reason I got a real family. I'm not no orphan. I ain't
So you
nothing
got your
against the orphan,
parents,
but I ain't
everybody
never
was
wanted
there in
for
the
nothing.
same
It
household.
ain't never, not one time I ever wanted for nothing in prison.
Okay.
So I was never like, you got a lot of people in prison, they'll compromise like whatever to be with a woman. They'll
Right.
tell her or act any type of way towards her
Right.
because they dependent on them financially. I ain't never depended on a female financially ever in life.
oh God,
Okay.
I just
Sent money to the streets from
Me
prison
yeah.
and paid for shit. So that never was like carried no weight in nothing that had to do like no relationship. Why they ain't never carried no weight in nothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, I done been in prison and didn't even have my mama, I didn't even get a letter from my mama.
Damn.
Like, my first, like, no time in prison, I never, like, my mama, like, my mama was a Belizean mama. I'm a Belizean, like, so my mama wasn't with none of that shit. She
At
wasn't,
all. I already
she wasn't
know.
like,
and
my mama
Belizean
was-
families, they
you know,
judge
they like, keep him.
everything. Like,
So, you
oh,
know, they
he
like,
in
What's
jail.
that? Oh, he in jail. Keep him.
My mama, when she wasn't with the
This
jail
on
shit,
your
she
ass.
with that
when I was a
shit.
juvenile, my mama did everything in jail. Like she was gonna come to the jail every weekend, every
Damn.
weekend. When I got
Whew.
grown, she
You
just
lucky.
stopped coming to see me. But she'll still send money. But she's like, I'm not coming to
Yeah, I
nobody
did
grown
that.
jails. Like you a
Yeah.
But
kid,
see,
I'll come to the kid jails. You grown, you still doing that? Then that's you can
That's
go.
see,
all
but
to
you
even
do.
that is
Yeah.
appreciated. But you know, it was crazy to me because
When you don't have nobody.
I grew up. I didn't grow up ghetto per se. Like I didn't grow up hood. Like I didn't have
You
a
done-
hood mama and uncles that gang banged. And like I grew up different. We grew up Belizean.
I still can't say my
type
mama
shit.
name on this
But
interview.
I
They
swear to
probably
God,
get to
so
kicking doors down
my
there.
mama,
Damn.
my mama, we grew up. My mama tried her best to be like bougie and like
Typical
you know,
Belizean.
like middle class. Like we
Yeah.
want the hood shit. But honestly, I used to look at the ghetto niggas and the hood
That shit
niggas,
appeal to
they
you.
mama be there every week.
step of the
Personals,
way,
they bringing
encouraging
shit.
them,
It's
talking
like,
to them,
and it's like I got the bougie mama,
loving
but my mama
them.
will not come up here and visit me.
Yeah.
Like every visit day, I used to sit there like, damn, like wishing and hoping that.
But you know what's crazy?
It's a
That's probably
pride
why
thing.
you.
It's
That's,
a
but
pride
that's
thing
probably
with
why you
religion.
turned out how
Yeah.
you turned out. Cause you've been out of jail more than 10 years, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right, so I'm saying all that to say, one of my homies that told me that in his cell, he had life at this time though. This when I was doing the 15 years, and that nigga told me like basically, he feel that like the reason why I keep coming back to, even though it wasn't no, I keep coming back to jail because I went to jail when I was 19, even though I had been coming to jail. He like nigga, cause your family like, you ain't gotta worry about nothing. If you go to jail, your family gonna try to do whatever they can do for you.
Yeah,
He like
shit.
basically, so that's the reason. But I do believe I probably would have like. It's easy to say that now, but I probably would have been doing something if I would have. My family wouldn't have been. I probably would have been like, oh, I need to start making better decisions because my family didn't.
I ain't gonna
I
lie.
don't know.
Yeah,
I
it
just
wasn't
probably I
there.
don't know.
I can't
Yeah.
even lie. For me, like my family not being near and me not having nobody, a lot of them times I went to jail, that helped me to not. Cause I feel like if they would have helped me and I would have had somebody taking care
Yeah.
of me the whole way, and I feel like I wouldn't have been like tripping as much. You like,
Nah,
I don't give
but
a
that's
fuck, nigga.
that's
bitch
basically what
gonna
my
take
homie
care
was
of
saying.
me.
He
My
was like,
mama go,
that's
know
why
what
you
I
don't
mean?
care. He's like, cause you
Yeah,
in this
bro.
motherfucker like, you ain't like you ain't. But I mean,
I've been
like-
to prison too, like
For
and
real?
yeah,
oh
we
yeah, you
talked
ain't.
about
We
Wait.
this.
never knew.
Wait, no. I knew
never
she
knew.
told me she been to jail.
I've been
But
to
I
prison,
didn't know
I've
she
been
went
to
to
county, I've been
prison
to
and
juvenile
all
hall,
that.
I've been to everything. Like I was outside at 12 years old.
So
So
the feds
and we
probably
grew
rushing
up
this
in the
motherfucker
J's.
right
So
now.
imagine I had a Belizean mom that had kids and she worked
the
her
J's for
ass
sure, y'all
off,
was
you know, to
outside.
take care of her kids.
I would have never thought. I didn't like
So
you know
we was
everybody been to
outside.
jail like little
Outside.
DUI, little I was
Yeah.
stealing
Little
one
parking
time,
tickets.
or,
But
like, yeah,
I
some
know how
parking
it feels
tickets,
like, cause
but-
my mom, I didn't get no
Pinta?
visits. Like I probably got one visit in 2
How you
years.
feel?
Like
How you- how
know,
did
It make you
Yeah.
stronger though.
yeah, it do make you strong.
I
I
swear
feel
to
like
God.
everything that I went through made me who I am today. Like
Mm-hmm.
you know, it make you wanna go harder. It make you wanna get your life together.
It make
It's
you more
just,
That's
independent.
everybody. But I never was like,
Independent,
man.
it make
we
you
grew
feel
up
like
in the
you-
streets, and I
Yeah.
feel like if we didn't grow up in the streets, we wouldn't be who we are today. Like you know, so
I
I don't
feel-
regret
I agree with
anything.
that.
I don't
feel
regret
like not
how I
having
grew up.
nobody to depend on make you stronger.
Nah, it do.
Yeah.
It do.
It do.
Cause you ain't got no
You
neck
ain't got
to fall
nobody.
on. Nigga, I got a
You-
beast. I got a.
When you got somebody to
turn
always
myself
call
up.
like mom, I need this one. Like when you ain't got nobody to call on,
Turn
you really
yourself
gotta
up.
be. You know what I mean? It turn you
got
into a
nobody
beast.
to
Like
call
you
on.
Ooh,
know,
it's rough.
You cannot
Ooh,
call
it
it.
out.
that
Turn
shit
your
turns you
savage
into a beast,
got
like
to.
beast mode.
But that's why I
like,
got. That's why I
for
got so much
real.
respect for my mama. Cause my mama like
You gotta do what you
like
gotta
the
do.
woman, bro.
Get
Like
good
I'm
up.
talking about like
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
top
God.
rank. But my
That's
mama
what's
ain't
up.
never had. Her mama died. Like I ain't never had no granny.
Mm-hmm.
On neither my mama or my daddy side grandpa, none of that. So my mama had to do all that shit
That's
by
what's
herself. But the
up.
reason why she like that is because of
How many
she
kids
had to
she
do it by
have?
herself. She got 6.
Damn, just like our mom.
mine
Our mom
too.
had 6
Oh,
kids.
God.
So
Yeah,
she had
3
to do it
girls,
by
3
herself.
boys.
So
yeah.
my
Step
mama
in
like
shit.
That shit
5,
is
6.
I ain't gonna lie.
How are you?
Rough.
Out of your siblings.
I'm 2.
2?
Yeah.
Okay. Who is that on your shirt?
Oh, this is my little brother. He got killed last May.
Oh,
Oh, just recently.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So it been a year. It just
Damn.
damn,
baby
that's
tomahawk.
super fresh.
Oh, that was your brother?
Yup.
Okay, I was in jail. What was the tomahawk that got all that time? I was in.
I was
jail?
Lil Tomahawk.
That was
He looked
Lil,
mixed.
yeah,
He
with the
looked mixed
hair, with the
yeah, that's
glasses
Lil
and
Tomahawk.
shit.
Damn.
That's
oh,
Lil
God,
Tomahawk.
yeah. Oh, God, we was in the county. They was fighting that hell. Nigga, it was him.
He back from that. He back in jail right now though.
He
like
got out?
He doing a violation, but he got out from that.
Is
He
that
He was
right?
out for a couple years. Yeah.
It was that nigga Tomahawk, foot long.
Yeah, foot long. He got light.
All them niggas, all them niggas was in
Damn.
there fighting some shit at that time though. Oh God.
That sound like pirate names.
But that's the thing though, right? Even the time that you talking about, that shit was so treacherous, bro. And that shit make a nigga be grateful, like, bro, niggas
Bro.
really ain't here right now, like from back then, bro. So you gotta be grateful.
But a
You gotta
nigga
be
met some
Hell
real.
yeah.
The crazy part though, it's a lot of real good niggas that deserve the second, third chance, bro, and didn't get it. Like
But they
them niggas
getting
got.
them right. They getting them right
Yeah,
now.
now
because
niggas is getting out. Yeah,
the
niggas
system,
starting
they
to get out.
they acknowledging, cause you got a gang of motherfuckers that come from like nigga unspeakable fucked up backgrounds, bro, and niggas that go to jail when they 14 and never get out. So you mean to tell me that somebody at 14, no time in his life, can find no redemption? Like,
Yeah, that's
it ain't really
fucked
too many
up.
crimes. So they starting to let people out, but niggas gotta change that. You gotta change yourself. Cause if you go out the same way you came in, you just gonna go back in.
Exactly.
So you gotta change
And it's
yourself.
a whole new
Jail
world,
can't change
like-
because niggas ain't scared to go to jail. The
Yeah.
shit jail that goes on in jail, like a lot of people think like violence
fun.
is something to
Yeah,
like scare
praise.
people. Oh,
And
it's
they
violence
praise
in
it.
jail, so
What
I don't want to
scares
go to
them?
jail because it's violent. You got a majority of niggas don't care about that.
Violence
Fighting,
gonna make you
stabbing,
violent.
don't none of that
Violence
shit.
lot of
gonna
people
make you
praise
You
violent.
gotta
going to jail,
change
It's gonna
through
make you
yourself
adapt. That's the thing.
internally to want other shit. Because at one point in time, I thought that was like
Yeah, everybody.
fun. Like,
Exactly.
oh, we gonna go to
Especially
court. We
growing
finna
up
go in here.
the year,
And, you
yeah.
feel me? So
Fight
that
niggas,
shit
it was
never
fun.
end. Yeah, like
Yeah.
I could do whatever I want to on the streets, and then I go to jail. I'm
Politics,
still gonna do
talk
whatever
about
I
it,
want
do
to.
Like,
whatever
we
Yeah,
you
so
wanted,
that
like,
shit ain't-
that's what we working out for.
Yeah,
Like,
but
that's
you
why
gotta-
you get in there.
Crazy.
You gotta
You
be
get in
big, you
there
gotta
and you
want
see
more
these
in life.
buff ass niggas walking around and niggas is animals.
But that's why I respected
turn
it,
you
even
to
when
an
I
animal
came
unless you a
back.
bitch. If you a
Like
bitch
when
ass
I
nigga, it
seen
turn
that
you.
the young
you just
niggas
gonna be
was
a
still
bitch.
on that, they young, so they still want to fight and all that. But I
Mm-hmm.
respected it because that's what I was on when I was young. Even though it's frustrating to me because you
Exactly.
niggas is little kids, but I
Right.
respect it because you doing what you was trained to or what you supposed to do at your age.
Right,
So I need
right,
to go
right.
home because what I'm supposed to be doing at my age ain't got nothing to do with
Exactly,
At all.
bro.
I've
And
been
that's
there,
the
done
mentality
that.
you gotta have, bro. That's the
Exactly.
mentality. Like you gotta get to that point in your life.
And
where
just
you
having
like,
class, like when you see
know what I
people
mean?
doing certain shit. I'm 36 years old, bro.
I
So
ain't
when I
gotta be
see certain
involved,
shit,
bro.
I just be like, that ain't for me. That don't look classy for a nigga that's 36
Mm-hmm.
doing that. That don't
Right.
look classy.
Right.
That don't look like some respectable
Yeah.
shit for a nigga that's my age doing. That's some shit that
Yeah.
somebody that ain't me. Let them
Right,
niggas have that.
right. So, can you tell us like a crazy story that happened in jail, like during your whole 15 years? Like
What
what is-
kind of story? Because a lot of that shit be funny. to me.
Just
That shit
whatever,
is, like,
whatever
funny.
is funny, like
It's a good
something
story.
crazy
What
way
kind
out
of-
the way.
What kind of funny story?
Whatever
About
you
what?
want.
Whatever.
Whatever you could talk about.
Something funny, just something
Yeah.
funny, bro.
Something funny.
Some
It
All
could be
this shit
somebody
funny,
on
man.
Spice,
Funny, crazy
whatever,
shit.
like
On
On
anything,
Spice.
or anything
The
crazy.
craziest shit that happened on Spice. I seen a nigga come out and get the twerking in the day room off Spice.
And that's not his character.
Nah, hell no, that ain't his character. The nigga was a gangbanger. The nigga came out and jumped on the table on his boxers and got the twerking.
Twerking,
on
like
Oh,
really
yeah.
Spice.
twerking.
And his homie recording
No.
him though.
It wasn't no
What
homie.
kind of homie is you? Nah,
Was it a homie?
It was a QA. But what type of homie is you? You recording your homie while he twerking on the table high on Spice.
Ah,
But all that shit is funny. Even the
That's what I
violent
was
shit.
that's so
That shit
fucked
funny.
up.
I want to see it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
No.
Like the violent shit be funny too, bro.
Yeah.
I seen
It be
it-
funny because it would be over or sometimes how it happened, it'd be funny.
Yeah, I ain't
You
gonna
know
lie. I
some
seen a
funny
nigga get
stories?
stabbed across the yard, like running, like I ain't gonna lie.
Anytime somebody respects something, right?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta have respectable conduct for people to respect it. That's
Mm-hmm.
with everything. If you knew what people was getting killed in prison behind,
Mm-hmm.
you wouldn't even respect a lot of that shit. If you knew like you got killed for this,
But it
You
bring
got killed for
What,
that,
what
it-
did they get killed for?
you feel me?
Anything.
You can
Drug
get killed
money.
for lying. You get killed
Gambling.
because
Lying.
you owe him $50 and I told him I don't owe him because I'm gonna pay him, but I don't want nobody in my business. But since you told him I don't owe him and they already know you owe him, then they came out and killed you. Or because you
Damn.
doing crystal and you can't pay your debt, so you got killed. Or because this nigga that's in charge,
anything.
he want to do crystal, and he ain't supposed to be doing crystal, and you
my
you his
God.
celly, so he got to get you out the way so he can be getting high. And some shit he ain't supposed to.
Damn.
It's all kind of weird shit
I
niggas
ain't
be
gonna lie, you
killed
could
for,
die
but
for
it's
anything
just,
in prison.
Anything,
It be
especially
any
being a
stupid shit.
man,
It be
like,
any
shit just
stupid
don't
way
be
more
it don't be
politics.
Western because at the end of the day, if you die for something, you want to die for something honorable. Like I died for my family, I
Yeah.
died for my, I
Because
don't
you
wanna
raped
die
my
for
daughter or somebody.
Yeah,
or,
like, I died
like,
because
I'll die for that. Bitch,
I'm
you
a
touched
drug
my daughter,
addict
you're
and I
dying.
can't pay a $50 debt. That's not
So-
like that's
So
not honorable death.
moving
to me.
along from prison though, moving along
Yeah.
from prison, what got you into rap? Was you rapping before prison? Did you start rapping?
I
in
always
prison?
was like
yeah.
playing with music, like as a kid, but I never like tried to rap on the streets or take it serious. Like I didn't record music on the streets before, like as a kid, but I never really took it serious. So when I came to jail, like in jail, you kind of like be trying to come with like ways to be relevant. It sound kind of crazy, but like when you got hella time, 20 years, 15 year life, you be
That's
like
a
trying to
long
figure
ass
out how
time.
you could like make shit happen on the streets. So I had seen like just with the internet, cause they ain't had Facebook, Instagram, none of that shit was when I went to jail. I went to jail in 07. None of that shit was out.
Yeah,
They didn't
nah.
have none of that shit. So when you start getting on phones and you start like coming across Facebook, Instagram, like that shit like
A whole
you trying to
nother
yeah, it's
world.
like a whole different world. So you trying to figure out like what I could do. So I used to just be making rap videos, like videos just rapping, Then I started seeing people that was actually making songs. Like they got apps on phones that you can record.
A whole video.
They got stuff where you can distribute your music. So I started like studying all that shit. Like people, cause you got people that was really rapping on the streets that just came to jail. Like
Yeah.
you got people like when I was in the county just now, X4 was in the county. Like you got people that's they rapping and doing whatever, but
Yeah.
they came to jail. So I started trying to like go in that route and start getting feedback, saying like, all right, you can make money off of it. That's another thing too though, because a lot of people that be making music, these niggas ain't making no money. They just spending money. I found out how to make money off this shit. Even though I ain't making a lot of money, I'm still making money.
Right.
So it's like I'm in it for the money. So anything, pure point blank, I'm passionate about music. I'm passionate about anything I attach my name to. But at the end of the day, it's a business, and I'm in it for the money.
Right.
So
That's
what,
what's up.
like, what kind of projects you working on, and what you got going?
Or
like,
is there
I gotta-
anybody big?
as
you
far as
got
the
a
music,
project
like,
with?
yeah.
I
you
mean, I got a song. The biggest artist probably Munchie. I ain't got that many people. I got a
Munchie
song
B,
with
shout out to
Baby.
Munchie
I got a
B.
song with Munchie
Shout
B. I
out
got a
Munchie
song with
B.
Baby Pint.
Shout out Baby.
I got a
P.
song with Timmy Lee. He an artist that's up and coming. He kind of booming in the Riverside. Like, he booming. He ain't really known out here in L.A. But I got most of the songs by myself. That's like the biggest name. I got some other features, but that's mostly like by myself. Cause out here, instead of like focusing on like getting features, cause a lot of people that's their whole plan. I'm gonna get with him and we gonna blow. I just do the work. The work gonna speak for itself.
Right.
Cause even if you make, it only take one song, bro. You make one song and that go viral or that catch on, they gonna go back and all the other stuff. That wasn't for nothing. It's gonna count too.
I mean, it catch on, but you still gotta keep working though.
And you
I'm
fresh
working
out. You
regardless.
super
I'm
fresh
gonna work
out.
regardless. I'm gonna work
Yeah.
regardless. I'm gonna keep doing the work because the work gonna be there.
Right.
So if somebody find out a year later or 6 months later, I'm still doing the work.
So what's the name of your projects? Like,
I got,
so people know, like.
I got 80 God 1, 2, and 4. All of them is out right now. I dropped
Okay.
80 God 2 on Valentine's Day, and I dropped 80 God 4 on March 2nd.
Okay.
shit.
March 2nd. So them is out right now.
And you only been out a year?
They only been out a year.
That's what's up.
I got a gang of singles though, like I did videos and shit too. That's one thing I pride myself in is work ethic, because a lot of people let money be the reason why, oh, I can't do this because I need to get the funding right. Nigga, we gonna do that shit.
Yeah,
We
when
gonna do
I
that shit.
first met you, you guys were recording a music video and y'all was doing everything on y'all own. Like
Exactly.
the whole
And we're gonna keep doing it until something else pop up that show that it's more, feel me, that put us in a better position. But I started off on phones when
That's
I was
what's
before I
up.
even got out of prison, doing videos, trying to edit on the phone. Like I'm gonna keep going. The money ain't gonna be the reason why the shit don't happen.
Right,
That ain't gonna be the reason. If shit don't
That's
happen,
what's up.
it's gonna be about work ethic or about something that you doing personally. Cause I'm gonna keep doing the work. That ain't gonna be the reason that a nigga don't make it. It's gonna be something else. Niggas say you trash, that shit trash, then that's gonna be the reason. It ain't gonna be cause the nigga ain't working hard.
right.
So is
That's
it anybody else
motivational.
you want to work with? You trying to work with?
All the homies, I ain't gonna lie, all the homies or motherfuckers that's really rapping, because I look at it for
Like, who would be a dream to work with?
a dream.
Yeah.
I can't even give niggas that much credit and say it's a
It could
dream
be
to work with these
anybody,
niggas,
though.
but
It could be
Anybody,
whoever.
anybody,
Dream?
anyone.
Like just anybody you respect as a
Yeah.
rapper. Like,
Anybody you
Jay-Z.
respect.
Anybody
I
doing
like the
that
Baby
shit,
Stone
like-
Gorillas. I love to work with them. I got some shit going right now that's supposed to be coming together. But just me personally, I try to do not even on no gangbanging shit. I want to
LA.
connect with the people from where I'm from.
Exactly.
A lot of people start doing work outside with other people. That's cool if
But
that's
you wanna
your
start
aim. But I
off-
want to start off
Yeah.
with doing it with people.
inner
'Cause a
city.
lot of people, they
Yeah.
start putting other shit above where they from.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? And me personally, I'd rather work with the people because I'm going to still be around these areas.
Right.
I'm always going to be coming over here doing something like in the community, something with the kids. I'm never going to stop being in these areas. So I'm going to make my way to these artists, all that shit come together. So
Right.
the artists, everything, I'm going to collaborate
But
with.
honestly,
Okay.
like as somebody that rapped, or I ain't still far from rapping, but like I think like it's better to work with everybody you could work with, like outside of your
No,
box. out of
most
state.
definitely. I'm not
everywhere,
closing. I'm not closing no doors. Like I said earlier, I'm not taking no opportunities away from myself. That shit over with. I done had a few niggas, crip niggas, since I've been out, like that tried to pay a nigga for a feature. Now think how crazy this is in your mind that you dedicated to something so much that you will pass up some money and do songs with niggas for free Like, you feel me? You gotta retrain your mind because of, oh, I'm a part of this and y'all a part of this.
Right.
I'm not passing them no
At
opportunities. I'm not
all.
passing
You
them no opportunities.
shouldn't.
You
I got
should
kids,
not.
so I'm not gonna be.
Because you never know
I
which
got,
one.
man, I'm not
the thing
passing them no
is,
opportunities. Period.
you
Point
don't
blank.
never know which one go hit. The
Period,
more
point blank.
niggas you
Not
work
passing
with
them no
on the come
opportunity.
up, the more niggas you work with, the better, because like you'll never know who gonna be somebody. Like you could have
Right.
did a song, you know what I mean?
And
you
then
don't
not
never
even just
know,
that,
like,
a lot of motherfuckers get lost and trying to be true to your past or to your upbringing. Nigga, I'm not staying over there. I'm gonna always come over there, but I'm going over here.
Exactly.
So I'm not finna close myself off, or already did that enough. I'm not
Right.
passing up no more opportunities, bro. I'm never gonna like compromise my integrity or nothing like that, but I'm not passing up no opportunities, bro, because somebody live over here or somebody, it's not happening. I'm networking.
a lot of times,
Right.
bro, that
Tap
shit,
in.
Period.
Everybody.
that shit like you should have went and played the lotto today and didn't go play that shit.
Nah, for real.
You know what I mean?
You got
and,
to.
and what if you would have hit? Like you would
You
have
got
hit.
to.
Like, you know what
Because
I
at the
mean?
end of the day, and it'd be
Like,
funny because a lot of these people, like, and especially out here, it's a lot of politics with the music, right? Like, far as like, these people don't want to do songs with these people, or they worried about what people think if they do songs with these people. But at the end of the day, the people who be worried about that shit be the people probably ain't never been to your show, ain't never supported nothing you did, ain't never even reposted none of the shit you did, and that's free. So why
Right.
would I be worried about some shit that y'all got
Exactly.
to say about some shit that's gonna better me and my family and
Exactly.
life? So you
Exactly.
just gotta put shit in perspective. If somebody can't respect that, I don't even care about what you talking about. I don't
Right.
respect you, because anything that got to do with somebody better in their life and you going against that, that speak to what type of person you is.
Do
So
you feel like being from the section that you from hinders you or holds you back from doing shit that you really want to do?
I don't feel like being from this section hinder me or hold me back. I feel like only thing that ever held me back was myself. And I said, like, going forward, I made that decision when I went back and had to fight that violation, that I'm not just going back in there running into certain people and niggas is trying to reach out. I'm talking about niggas that we probably would have tried to kill each other on the streets if we would have met under different circumstances, but niggas that's really trying to fuck with it just because they jumped on there and heard a song and they see like some type of value in what a nigga doing. So I can't say that my section hindered me, because nigga, the only thing can hinder you is yourself. And I'm not, I don't answer to nobody. So I'm not worried about what no nigga saying about what I said on the interview. I'm not worried, I answer to myself. 'Cause at the end of the day, I'm gonna be the nigga that gotta live with the results of my actions. So if I got a bullshit life, it's because I made bullshit decisions. So therefore, I don't care about what nobody else talking about when it comes to my life. I'm gonna make the best decisions for me and my family.
As you should.
So moving forward, what's your end game with this shit? Like,
I mean,
what's
my
your
end
plan?
game, I'm not gonna lie,
What's
just
your
based
plan?
on my age, because I am 36. I just turned down a contract offer for 1.3 million, but I'm grinding for that one contract. After that, I'm behind the scenes. I do hella shit, graphic
Yeah.
design, cinematography, all kind of shit. So I'm more like want to move on in that direction and start doing more behind the scenes type work. I'ma still be doing music because that's something that I'm passionate about. But far as like just promoting other artists and being more behind the scenes. So
Would
I'm
you
just-
talk? I'm sorry. I'm
Do
sorry.
you see yourself as like a mentor later
That's
down?
exactly what I was
Mentor?
gonna ask.
I had applied to go to the juvenile halls to talk to the kids,
Okay.
because when I was young, people used to come talk to the kids in juvenile hall, but they was like
scared
yees though,
straight-
like
oh yeah.
they was like people that was suckers. Like, you got shot and you stopped gangbanging, so you talking to us.
Right.
That's when you supposed to turn up. So niggas didn't take none of them niggas like
serious.
serious.
Right.
So I just want to come from a point where I could like relate to them niggas.
Right.
And
You really
yeah,
live that
exactly,
life.
really like show somebody something different. Like, you could do X, Y, and Z instead of, because they don't be necessarily like the shit that these young niggas is trying to get or the shit that they trying to do. It's just how they going about doing it. You feel me? So you could show motherfuckers different reason or get them to start thinking. It probably won't even be that day. It might be 10 years down the line. But they didn't start changing their way of thinking. So that's like one of the things I'm passionate about. Always, I'm gonna always be active in some type of impoverished community.
That's what's up.
Specifically across that 110 freeway. So,
Okay. So, what's the positive that you have going on right now? Like, we talked about the jail. We talked about your upbringing. Like, what's something positive that you have going on?
the positive is the paper chase, the pursuit of excellence. I came out here I got my certification with personal trainer.
Within a year, y'all.
I got my certification being a nutritionist.
Mm-hmm.
And you gotta just keep going. I'm in college right now. I'm working and going to college.
That's
you
what's
gotta
up.
just keep like.
Got a baby on the way. Okay.
Don't never let these rappers, cause these rappers be fake ass niggas.
Mm-hmm.
I got a job. I go to work every day. I'm going to work after this podcast. So don't let these niggas get on here and these songs and be lying, cause all these niggas lying. Get on here and get the lying and hey, you crash out and go commit a crime. I go to work every day.
I heard the fuck out of that.
Feel me? So that's the whole thing, just being realistic in reality. I tell my story in my music, but my whole message in general is just positive. Just
That's what's up.
nigga making it out of your situation.
That's the goal, y'all. Okay.
So that's about it, man.
We gotta
Like,
hear.
you know,
Yeah.
like,
We
we looking to hear more. Like, I'm looking forward to seeing this freestyle come out, nigga. Though you was dropping some bars, nigga. I heard that shit, nigga.
Yeah, I'm on all platforms though. Spotify, man. Go ahead and add me on here. Give me a couple dollars, man.
Yeah, where they can find you at? Let them know.
I'm on every
Hell
platform.
yeah, y'all.
Amazon Music, Spotify, Apple. What's Jay-Z?
804 Icer,
Shit
804
called
804 Icer on Instagram, right?
Title, yeah, 804 Icer on Instagram. Big Ice, 80th Street on TikTok.
Okay.
But, yeah, or I'm on every platform, so you can find my music on every one. 80 God 1, 2 and 4 out right now. Gang of singles, videos, YouTube, type in.
All right. So are you trying to tap into the whole little movie scene type of thing?
Yeah, I'm what I'm going to college for right now, my major is music technology, but I'm studying like cinematography too. So like that's something that I'm passionate about, like all that. But I'm thinking like ain't no limits on that. So movies, videos,
Everything.
whatever, I'm gonna let.
And that's where the money is at right
Yeah,
now. Reality
so-
TV and everything.
so-
Yeah. All right, y'all. Well, follow us. Subscribe, like
West
West
Side
Side
Story.
Story, the motherfucking podcast. Period.
From the west side, no lie, I'ma keep it going 'cause this thing don't stop. I'ma keep it rolling till the wheels fall off. Bitch, I think I'm too past. Thug life, bitch, I lit her. The thug life, bitch, I lit her. The thug life, I do it for my girls with the long waves. Dark skin baddies like kiss it off belly. My light skins with the curly. If that nigga gon' guarantee he was gon' leave. I don't trip, I just do me. Created my own lane, so follow me. Don't copy my swag and just hate on me. I'm straight up off the west side, where the killers ride. And you ain't gotta like it, I'm for real, I'm good on this side. I got the sauce, I got the plan, I got the time. It's just not the right time. I'm off the chain, bitches know my name. I'm a bitch with an attitude, and this bitch with an attitude. From the west side, no lie, I'ma keep it going 'cause this thing don't stop. I'ma keep it rolling till the wheels fall off. Bitch, I think I'm too past. Thug life, bitch, I lit her. The thug life, bitch, I lit her. The thug life. Somebody tell me where's Uncle Snoop at? We need the West back. Somebody tell me where's Uncle Snoop at? We need the West back. I'm a bitch with an attitude. Bitches got attitudes on attitudes. Bitches with attitude. I'm a bitch with an attitude. From the West side, no lie, I'ma keep it going 'cause this thing don't stop. I'ma keep it rolling till the wheels fall off. I'm from the west side. West side, bitch, I lit her. Thug life, bitch, I lit her. The thug life, attitude, no, Fiji water. Niggas on my bumper, so bitches all on my bumper. I'm on LA time, so baby, where you from? Yeah, I'm a thug, little baby, I'm a thug.